Hi everybody, Army P here again for eXplorminate.net, and welcome to our final Let's Try of Star Drive 2 with a Sector 0 DLC. Now, if you remember from our last one, we were able to do a lot of things at a very short period of time in terms of the research scale. So what we've done here is we have basically ascended ourselves into the possibility of our entire population being absorbed into space-time through our research victory. In doing so, we've had to build something called the Ascension Megalith. Once we do, our entire population will achieve 100% immortality. Now at the same time, we've also encountered the Osirans, and we've built our own star killer. Now, this might seem a little anticlimactic, but I figured if our entire population is going to go into some type of version of space-time and be immortal, then there's no real reason to have their own population. So the star killer needs 10 different stars absorbed. And once they absorb the stars, we can achieve some type of different victory. I'm actually not certain what happens when we flip that switch once this thing is fully charged. So we're going to do two of them at the exact same time. We're going to eradicate our own population by killing all the stars in our own sectors, as well as achieve a heightened state of consciousness. So I have no idea how this is going to go. This could be a disaster, or it could be exactly what we wanted. So, oh, I see. I thought it was actually my bad. I actually thought that this star killer. Oh, I see. It needs 10 turns to do so. Okay, we're good. Okay, everybody. I don't know about you, but I am on my toes, trying to figure out the excitement levels of what it's going to be like to have our entire population turn into some type of subspace consciousness. Okay, so you want tribute. You know what? I would rather step on all your cousins while dancing a jig. You're not going to get that from us. Oh, Star Fortress, yay! Which seems like a bad idea. Wow, okay, we have just... The Apteros Hive has fallen. Their people have conquered or killed. That's popped up a couple times, which is funny because the Apteros Hive was killed. It was the very first place that we conquered. And funny that keeps popping up. But nonetheless, I'm thankful for that they are, in fact, and we've been confirmed that they are dead. So the Star Killer will go to the next star. What would you like to trade there, Mr. Populous? Sure, why not? I'm about to get absorbed into space-time, so you can have whatever you want. I mean, it's going to be a large sector of space if you guys want it. Okay, the Star Killer is now absorbing, I believe. Okay, can you absorb that star? Oh no, I guess I have to click on it. Are you absorbing that star, Mr.? No? May have to get him away. In the meantime, oh, okay, we're good. We're absorbing the star. Oh, yes. Absorbing the star. Our CP limit may go off the charts as I eradicate all our CP limit, but, that's neither here nor there. What we're going to do is we're going to continue researching Future Warp, just because Future Warp gives us... It's an end-game... bonus that once you've researched everything, it just gives you something that you can pop your research into. It increases our speed by 2 AU per turn, so I'm just doing that so that our little star killer can get from place to place faster. Sure, I'll trade with you. Wow. Oh, I don't really care about population because that it's the only place that I own that I have conquered from the Apteros Hive that has 100% synthetic race. I don't really think that they care about pollution levels. Alright, let's see what this looks like. The Star Killer, the one that we've made, is about to absorb this star, in the Mogram sector. Boom! And again, telling me the Arcturus hive has fallen. That's great. Interesting, but that's great. Okay. Why don't you come to this sector now? Unfortunately, I can't do sector 0. Atmospheric filter. No, I really don't think you're going to do anything about it. Okay. Would you like to absorb this star, Mr. Starkiller? Looks like you're gonna. Okay, and we're just clicking through our Tilk, the Hive Master. I would have really liked you earlier, but no, I'm not so interested. I mean, anybody who really wants to work for the Kurathi Empire right now might be thinking otherwise. Okay, we've got 25 turns left until we build the ascension megalith, which will turn us into some type of... Oh, and yet another one. So I've absorbed 3 stars. I'm really having a hard time. I mean, Tor is our home planet. That seems rude to do that, but I'll do it anyway. I'm sorry, but there's nothing to worry about, my friends. We're about to get in 17 turns. We're about to turn into something greater than ourselves. And you're absorbing that star. Perfect. I'm just going to clear this off. Now, on a side note, it did seem like going on with this pathing. I think you should be going that way, sir. But the Apollo have been fighting a war with the Chuk affiliation, and it really does not look like it's going well for them. I kind of feel bad. Why are you going that way, sir? Should be stopping here. My Star Killer has a mind of its own, apparently. There you go. Okay. What do we got left? 8 more turns. Okay, just gonna save it here, everybody. I know this is kind of metagaming, but I don't know which... I want to be able to show you both victory conditions in one Let's Try. And Future Warp. I always like Future Warp. We're going to continue building that as... and just to clarify, everybody here, if you're watching this right now, if you ever make it to the very end of the tech tree, they give you these options, and every one of them has to do with basically building a tech if you have nothing else to build or nothing else to research, right? Some of them are giving you command points, better explosive yields, drugs for domestic approval. So this is just a, you know, if you're playing a really big game, like a 500-star game, if you're modding the game and you can get this up to like maybe like 1,000, and you are playing a really, you know, like a really deep game, fighting on a lot of different fronts, and you've completely just run out of technological things to research, these are good options to have. Oh, the Chuk affiliation has declared war on the polyps, so it looks like the war is going to continue. At one point they may have gone to peace and I didn't notice it. Okay, so aspirations of godhood. So we've been receiving reports that the Chuk affiliation have started work on technologies they believe necessary to achieve some form of godhood. Our scientists are concerned that with the scale and ambition of the project and the effect it could have on stellar bodies throughout the galaxy, we should keep a sharp eye on the activities of that race. Now, obviously, they're just letting us know that the Chuk affiliation have started what we've already pretty much accomplished. They have to be like nearly 100 turns behind us, so we're not too worried about it. But it is cool that you would get this notification if you were playing a game and you weren't going for a technological advancement. And the Arcturus hive has been conquered. I have literally just absorbed a star. Like, there's nothing left of my home planet. That's sad. There's a part of me that's kind of saddened by this. Oh, I just built a monolith, and wait, well, the Chuk approval want to hear something. And you want tribute. I'm literally about to take my entire population into ascension. I'm going to tell you something that you should have heard a long time ago. I am your raid. Okay, I'm about to spray something in your face that will make you cringe, turn over on your back, and die. So no. Yeah, sure, I'll give you that. Okay, here we go. Your people have ascended. With the completion of the final ascension technology, your people are now prepared to move beyond the constraints or the confines of the physical world. Looking back upon the rise of our species from such humble micro-organic origins, we can see now that the step we are about to take has always been inevitable. Since the beginning of time, life has been locked in a constant battle with entropy. It is in this physical galaxy life brings chaos to order with the cause, while entropy causes that order to decay. Our technology has allowed us to slow the inexorable march of entropy into the point where our lives can continue indefinitely. And yet our technology is powerless to halt the decay of the sun, or the warmongering of our enemies, or to prevent the myriad of dangers in the galaxy from someday consuming us. We may have a large empire, but somewhere out there in the stars there is an even larger one who might someday spell doom for us. The only way to truly protect ourselves from extinction is to move beyond the realm of the physical. Our technological advancements have now made a dream reality. Godhood awaits us. All we need to do is turn on the machine. Oh, and one small thing though. Turning on the machine will completely destroy the galaxy. Say goodbye to your friends. What? I love that segue. By the way. Oh, and one small thing though. Turning on the machine will completely destroy the galaxy. It's very important to understand where the Kurathi came from. We came from very little, and now we have everything that we could possibly want and more than we possibly dreamed. The key is to defeat your enemies and make them realize they were wrong to have opposed you in the first place, to make them acknowledge your greatness. And we will, as we destroy the galaxy by the click of a left mouse button. Victory is mine! Zap Brannigan. Oh, so this is great. So we've officially, we've officially beat the game on the research scale. So that's great, everybody. Congratulations for watching this. Now, our score is 796. Apparently, that's Zap Brannigan. Zap Brannigan of Futurama fame is a 24-star general who also holds the rank of Commodore 64. His greatest achievement was to overcome the Killbot invasion by throwing wave after wave of his own men until they hit their predetermined kill limit of 1 million, causing them to shut down. That's great. Statistics coming soon. Okay, well, that's great. And that's Star Drive, everybody. I really hope you had a good time watching this. It's been a great, it was a lot of fun making this Let's Play. It was entertaining. It showed me personally a lot about what Sector Zero had to offer, because I had to kind of slow myself down and really concentrate on different aspects that I hadn't in the original Star Drive vanilla. The things that impressed me the most, obviously, were the exploration phase was so had been given so much attention. Exploring in this game is now so important. To the point where it's almost to your detriment if you don't use it. There are so many different little things along the way that can be entertaining. I thought the AI was not only better in terms of its diplomacy than it was in the vanilla, but it also provided with a decent challenge. Not so much on the combat level, but they seem to keep up with me on a research scale for the most part. And all in all, I think that if you were ever interested in Star Drive 2, Sector Zero, hopefully this Let's Play has either told you one or two things. It's told you that this is a game that has added a lot to in terms of a DLC for a reasonably price. It's told you that if you're interested in some of the things that you've seen being added to it, it might be for you. Could be on the other side of the spectrum, which was that, maybe you watched this and you thought, you know what, there's just nothing here that I wanted particularly. Star Drive 2 has always been combat orientated. It has always been a game that has been focused heavily on war, probably due to its combat-centric AI previous to the Sector Zero DLC, but also the shipbuilding and the fleet battles. And in that, Sector Zero hasn't added a lot of myriad of different options for combat, which may turn off some viewers. But either way, you guys are the viewer. You guys have all the different tools to educate yourself if you want to buy it, yay or nay. For me personally, I think it's a must-buy if you're a Star Drive 2 fan, and for a low price of $10 for all the fun that I've had over doing this Let's Try, it's definitely worth it. Now, you're probably kind of stepping back and going, whoa, Army P, wait on 1 second. You were, eradicating your entire population with that Star Killer. How come you're not showing that? And I will. But I want to do it in another video because if you're watching this and you're kind of on the fence and you're going, wow, there's a lot of cool things I want to try. I don't want to spoil it for you. So I want to make one more video detailing what happens when we hit that switch after the Star Killer has absorbed 10 different suns, because I personally don't know what happens. I'm curious, for sure, there's no doubt, but I don't know what exactly happens when that occurs. And I also don't want to spoil it for you. Maybe some people just want to buy or play the Sector Zero DLC and they want to experience that for themselves, and I totally understand that and I respect it. So I will say to everybody, I really had a great time. I hope that you guys like, comment, subscribe. Come visit us on the Steam forums for eXplorminate. We have our own group there. The community is, as far as I'm concerned, is great. There's a lot of great discussions on not just Star Drive 2, but 4X in general. You're always invited, and I hope you join us there. So this has been Army P for eXplorminate.net. And I'll see you in the next video if you choose for spoilers to see what happens to that Star Killer. And if not, I can tell you that there are Let's Plays coming in the future if you enjoy hearing my voice telling you exactly how my perspective goes on different 4X games. So until next time, this has been Army P, and I'll see you later.